Hey, what's up, meat hooks? Mr. Meatball here. That's not right. What's up, meatballs? Mr. Meat Hook here. I was doing some packing today because I got to get all this shit out of here pretty soon. I am moving. If you've seen the video that I have since made private, you know why. If you don't, long story short, Chans and I are no longer together. We're both moving out of this apartment to our own respective places to live. Anyways, I got to pack all this shit up. In doing so, I've come across a lot of things that I never actually showed off because of depression or just lack of motivation to film or whatever. So, I'm going to try to cram it all here in a few minutes. I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible. First, my buddy David from the Inner Sanctum of Slime, aka Slimy, made a pin for his channel from the Real Ghostbusters, the Samhain episode. I really love this pin. I have some vague memories of the show. It's been a long time since I saw it, and I've drank and smoked some foreign substances a lot since then. Don't remember the show a lot, but I do remember that episode very vividly, so I was very excited to be able to get that pin. Next, some employees of mine were at the mall, and they were in Hot Topic, and they know I love horror. They came across a couple of buttons. I'm not really a big button collector, but I'm never going to turn them down. They picked me up a Jason that is now on the floor and a Michael Myers. By the time this video goes up, I will probably have seen Halloween. It came out a few days ago. I'm going to go see it tomorrow. I don't know when I'll actually be releasing this video, but it should be fairly soon. Next, my buddy Brian sent me, he sent me 3 things. One of them I know for a fact is packed up. That was a poster of the Meg. He also sent me a pin of an 8-bit Uber Jason. It was an awesome pin. I think there was only like 50 or 100. So he grabbed one for me. That was awesome. And then whenever he sent those, he also sent me this incredible print that is a mashup of both Halloween 3 and Trick or Treat. Very cool. There are a few things that I haven't located or I've already packed up and just don't realize it. Because some things I'm just like doing the 500-mile-an-hour fluff and stuff, and I'm throwing shit in boxes. So I know there is a autographed photo of Sid Haig that my buddy Derek sent to me. He was at, I think it was Days of the Dead, but it could have been a Monster Mania. Regardless, he was at a horror convention, and he picked me up a Sid Haig autograph as a surprise, and I do appreciate it, Derek. Thank you. I think it's already at the house. If I happen to come across it before I've edited this video and uploaded it, I will include it. Otherwise, perhaps I'll have to show it off another time. Continuing on, because there's a lot of shit. Shit I bought in stores, shit I bought from friends, and then shit that was just gifted to me. My buddy Jimmy from That Horror Dude on YouTube, I don't think he uploads anymore or hasn't in a while. Maybe he does. I'm kind of been bad at watching other people's videos lately. I've been dealing with my own stuff. Anyways, and I think I may have shown this off, but I don't remember for sure, so I'm going to include it now, just in case I missed it. But we have an autograph of Kane Hodder as Victor Crowley from Hatchet, and it has a JSA certification, so very cool. Up next, I was at the mall and I came across a store called Box Lunch. If you're not familiar with Box Lunch, it's similar to Hot Topic. It's a smaller location, geared more towards pop culture and not like a lot of the metal stuff. Not that I have a problem with the metal stuff, but they also don't sell like a lot of the jewelry and other such miscellany. Anyways, they had a couple things there that I had to pick up. One of them was this awesome Mezco stylized Jason. I know that Entertainment Earth has a glow-in-the-dark one that's exclusive to them. I have not popped on that yet. I'm sure I will eventually. Also there, now I don't really buy pops anymore. I'm kind of out of that. I have maybe half a dozen left. I sold my other 100 plus. Every once in a while there comes one that I have to get. Anyone that knows me knows that I absolutely love the character of Negan. And I already have 2 pops of his. I have the classic one with the beard, the blood spatter version of that. Then I was at Box Lunch and they had the clean shaven one. So I grabbed that because even though I don't collect pops, I do collect Negan. So I wanted to get that. And then I was at my local Target boutique, Target, and came across a Dracula Migo. Very, very cool. I know that there is a Frankenstein out now. However, my current Target doesn't even sell Migos anymore. I don't know where the fuck they all went. They were there one day. The next day, there were literally none there. I don't know if they put them in the back or if they moved them elsewhere and I just haven't found them. But anyways, they're not there. But I did also, just because, pick up another one. Not that I think it's ever going to be an incredibly valuable figure because there's like 10,000 of them. That's not incredibly limited. But it was very cool and I wanted to have another one. Just, that way I can throw it in a trade box in the future or hook up someone that wanted to get one and wasn't able to get one, etc. My buddy Hobby from... I don't even know if he has a YouTube channel anymore. He did a podcast for a while called Cryptids and Casts. I actually forget what his channel was before that. And I don't think he does YouTube at all now. But he has a custom figure company called Resin Riot. And anyone that knows me, or can see behind me, knows I love Halloween 3. He did a Halloween 3 set of custom resin figures of 3 kids wearing the 3 different masks. It's very cool, and I was lucky enough to get number 1 of 30. Unfortunately, he didn't like glue the figures down or put little tape or anything, so they kind of just wobble around. And it's also not punched, which makes it hard to display. But I'm not even going to complain. It's very awesome, and I'm glad to have it. My buddy Al from Al's Horror Shop was selling some shit, and he was basically selling one thing and then said, when you buy it, I'll throw in some extra shit. So I also happen to adore the shit out of Troll 2. I mean, so much that I met Claudio Fracasso at Texas Frightmare Weekend, got him to autograph this Spanish poster. Anyways, Little Box of Horrors a few months ago included in some of the boxes, I believe it was just like an add-on. I don't think it was something everybody got. I don't think it was something even most people got. I think only a few people got it. It was a exclusive Troll 2 troll figure. I wanted one so bad, and he just happened to need the money at the time, so I jumped on it. Then he threw in some packs of cards. Got Toxic High School, The X-Files, Addams Family. I remember the Terminator 2 kits whenever I was a teenager. I had a lot of those. And then he also threw in a Thanks-Killing pin. Gobble gobble, motherfucker. And lastly, unless I find some of the stuff I said that I couldn't find, my buddy Eric from Symbiotically Geeky, again a YouTuber. I don't think he does videos right now either. Regardless, he does have a YouTube channel. Check him out. He sent me some DVDs of some super, super rare, I'm guessing, indie movies. Most of these are so rare that like they don't even have a rating on IMDb because not even 5 people have rated it. First one is Hospital. Second one is Hospital 2. And Hospital 2, I can tell for a fact, is super low budget. I can tell it by the back of the box. This mask right here. I don't own it, but a lot of the well, you can't really see them, but I have a lot of masks on my wall over here. Over here. They're all from the same series, and those masks cost like $10. So the killer in the movie, he wears a fucking $10 mask. That should tell you how low budget it is. I don't have a problem with low budget. Then there was also the Trash Monger Christmas. Trashmonger. The Trashmonger Christmas Talent Show Extravaganza. It's looking like it's probably music videos. I don't know. I'll find out when I watch it. Then there's also Invocation of My Weirdo Neighbor. It says a man spends his days running video surveillance on his strange but alluring neighbor. Both drawn and repelled by his behavior, the man descends into a self-made world of dreams and visions. Soon, a freak accident will bring these men together, testing the limits of human relationships, black magic, and home video technology. A gang of spooks relate evil stories about stealing souls during a day of hijinks and horseplay. Will the boys be able to take down their rivals from the Northwood Boys? Will anyone be safe from the evil Rashonda? Find out in Demonator 4. And it looks like they wear pretty much the same costumes as they do in this Trashmonger Christmas. So, probably a very limited video. Yeah, same company, so makes sense. I know he picked all these up at, I think he's at a VHS convention. And then finally we have Scrapbook of Blood. You'll find dead bodies in all 3 stories of this house. Meet 2 far-out outsider chicks forced to live by their own twisted law. One of murder and bloodthirsty vengeance. Meet a father and a boy torn asunder by bloodlust and lust of the flesh. Meet a depraved woman gone mad by the carnal desire for money, blood, and fame. All this and so much more in Scrapbook of Blood, where memories live forever and you die.